there's Pirtle. Then there's Howard. And it's Henry in at the four-man position. And for the Rockets, Benedict Mathurin is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Smith. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now here's Curry. Pirtle with a screen on Cunningham. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got the first 3 points tonight for Mexico City. Now Washington. Smith outside. Washington sets the pick for Smith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Mathurin following the basket by Stephen Curry. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Cunningham. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Takes a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Mathurin. That shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Henry. There's the triple. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lopez outside. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Outside Curry. Howard with a screen on Cunningham. Curry dishes to Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining.
Henry kicks to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Curry against Cunningham. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And Mexico City calls their first time out of the game. And he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Fisher comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Christian Brown subbed in for Cade Cunningham. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. It's Pirtle top of the key. Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Knox. Drills it from outside.
This guy has excellent shot mechanics. Kevin Knox from three, no problem.
And here's Smith. Houston moving it around. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And Grant drops them both.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Now, here's McDaniels. That shot is off. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fisher, the pass to Lopez. Smith against McDaniel. To the paint. Here's Grant. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
On the court for Mexico City, we've got Bogdanovich. Knox out there with Holmes. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 2. Here's Hood Schifino. This game we saw him score 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Bass. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battle.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Bass. Still yet to score.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Screen by McDaniel. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses in close. The Rockets trail. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Fisher dishes to Bass. Down low. Here's Costa. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to McDaniels. Holmes setting the big for McDaniel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bass gets an open look. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Hood Schifino. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Mexico City leads by 1.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. Cunningham's got 6.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Henry kicks to Howard. Mexico City moving it around. Pirtle inside. Defended by Mathurin. On the clock. Here's Henry. Here's Hood Schifino. Back to Pirtle. Over Mathurin. Pirtle's shot is off.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Outside Mathurin. And the three off target. Mexico City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. No good from Howard. Houston in the lead. Mathurin with the ball. No scoring in this one. Cunningham's shot is off. For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Howard kicks to Curry. Pirtle, high post. Lopez is there. Pirtle's shot is off. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Making some changes. Fisher comes in for Robin Lopez. And Smith subbed in for Christian Brown. And a change for Mexico City. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Fisher kicks to Cunningham. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
Curry looking around. From deep three-point land. That shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
50.
Thanks very much. Steph, Coach said that you had to make them feel you physically in this game. How important is it to continue doing that in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble! Let's hear it for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think of Houston, a tall order for them in this one, looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And it's time for an injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Robin Lopez's status. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Rockets' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
They've got P.J. Washington. Smith is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And the shot goes in. Mathurin's got his first basket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Pass to Henry. Caldwell Pope outside. Mexico City moving it around.
Well, for a player with hurdle size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
Mexico City shooting their first free throws of the game. Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's go. We have a dancer. Next.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And he can't hit the second. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Smith. Back to Mathurin. Smith on the wing. Now, here's Washington. 6 on the shot clock from the baseline. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On the floor, welcome your crew.
Looking at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season, about 30 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Smith outside. Washington passes to Mathurin. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, Benedict Mathurin will take and make threes. That is something he loves to do on the floor.
Pass to Henry. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Lopez right side. Now Cunningham. Misses the 3. Now Howard. Still without a basket. Pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now Washington. No good that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Out to the wing. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Poeltl. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Rockets leading by 4. Smith inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Curry. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Stephen Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Both free throws good from Pirtle. Houston leading by 4. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Bass. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's McDaniel. Still scoreless. Screen by Pirtle. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and the 3 ball is good. And Mexico City has possession. 7-point differential. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And here is McDaniels. Pirtle with a screen on Bass. Here's McDaniels. Here's Pirtle. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's McDaniels. On the court for Mexico City. They've got McDaniels. Rashawn Holmes out there with Knox. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2. Bogdanovich, no luck. Rockets leading by 7. Fisher, the pass to Bass. Here's Brown. Grant finds Bass. Rebounded by Holmes. And Mexico City shooting just 31% in the game. Knox the pass to Holmes. McDaniels with the ball. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holmes against McDaniel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rashawn Holmes. First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
free throw drops for McDaniels. Mexico City making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Williams comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And McDaniels drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McDaniels, a screen on Fisher. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Fisher's got 5 rebounds tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now, here is Smith. High, arcing shot. Rebound by Williams. Here's Hood-Schifino. Here's McDaniels. Softly drops in the floater. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time for T-shirt. That's right, everyone. It's time to fire up some T-shirts. Fans, make some noise if you want a free T-shirt. Fans, we want to know who wants a free T-shirt. Make some noise.
For the Rockets, Washington's checked in for McDaniels. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Fisher. And it's Cunningham in for Christian Brown. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his players, "I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now." Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
And the second free throw, good.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Curry against Cunningham. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Basket good.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now here's Curry over Cunningham. The shot by Curry, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
Out to Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Mexico City trails by 11. Here's Curry with the three. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Curry against Cunningham. Lopez a screen on Curry. Here's Cunningham, just 5 on the clock. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Curry. Pass to Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Pirtle. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Cunningham. From outside the arc. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Henry kicks to Curry. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Back to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Lopez. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Pass to Curry. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Now on the court is yours. It's T-shirt time. Get on your feet and get wild.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's off from three-point range. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been played with, cause of some same that was at these other see, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. Just that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. Just that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more. I tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there and hate about it, that's enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer, he wanna touch us some closure. I ain't got time to tuck you up.
Coming right up for Pittsburgh. They've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Is coming up next, and we'll be right back.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Hi, everyone, this is Brian Anderson, at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. He has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
I'm not going to be shocked if he's able to leapfrog the other 2 guys that are sitting in front of him right now. I think he certainly has just as much, if not more, talent than those other 2.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pascal Siakam out there with a Kongwu. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Rush in at the point guard position. And for Pittsburgh, we've got Denny Avdia. Smith out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
And that one's good. Poole.
Well, when he has a chance to set up like that, Poole is one of the game's better shooters.
Pass to Okongwu. Wagner for 3. Smith with the rebound. Now here's Poole. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Smith outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now Wagner, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Siakam, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Clarkson. From outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Off the outside. Here's Poole. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Poole's got 5 points.
Well, defensively, you have to stop the ball in that kind of set, or Poole will torch you.
Clarkson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Poole. He's got 5. to the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole is the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well. When the times pay off, it is spectacular.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First one falls. Joe's checked in for Pittsburgh. Carter comes in for Poole. And both free throws good for Okongwu.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Joe. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Rush grabs the board. Smith's gone 1 for 3 on the night. The shot by Rush, no good. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Okongwu.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game. And when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Now here's Thomas. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Offline from the high post.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Fades and shoots. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Pittsburgh with it. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And the visitors call time here. This game against Pittsburgh here, it's their first meeting of the season. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gilliard, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Blunt, jacks up a 3, on target from range. It's a tie ball game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Poole outside. And here's Joe. Here's Wembanyama. Off target with a jump hook. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Inside, Siakam. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Poole. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Here's Gilliard. No made baskets yet. Down low. Here's Siakam. Off target at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pittsburgh out in front, leading by just 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from Pittsburgh in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
We've got Pascal Siakam, and it's Blunt in at the shooting guard. They set the pick, takes a 3. The rebound by Ware. Pittsburgh leading by 3. And here's Joe. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Oakley. Poole outside. Top of the key. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Here's Gilliard. Still without a bucket. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Pittsburgh. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Poole outside. This one for 3. Here's Joe. Knocks down the long J. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Gilliard, guarded by Poole. Lets it go from the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Get fans on the court is your hype squad. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Making some changes here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Pittsburgh, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. Not posing much of a threat right now.
You know, for Pittsburgh, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Rush the pass to Okongwu. Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Rush. Yet to see a basket. On the take. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And the visitors call time here.
All right, man, let's get some applause for your Pittsburgh answer.
Joe's checked in for Pittsburgh. Carter comes in for Poole. Here's a look at some stats for Pascal Siakam.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Clarkson finds a Kongwu. Here's Rush. Wagner outside, picked up by a Kongwu. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Wagner. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Banked it in off the glass. Wagner's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Off the outside. Back to Carter. Now here's Joe. Outside Carter. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson passes to Rush. Hey, expanding his range. Avdia pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here he goes. Here's Wembanyama. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
High arcing shot. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Pittsburgh in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, right now for Pittsburgh, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Denny Avdia out there with Smith. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Poole in at the point. Here's a Kongwu. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Okongwu.